Did you know that nursing used to refer to a career where women cleaned hospitals and were hardly paid for their work? It was Florence Nightingale who changed the face of nursing for centuries to come. I'm in nursing school and I have learned about Florence Nightingale as well as researched her life. Today, I will discuss her life, career, and achievements. The collected works of Florence Nightingale by Lynn MacDonald states that she was born in Florence, Italy in 1820. At 16 years old, she felt compelled to go into nursing, but her father said no because this career was not suited for a lady. At age 31, she was permitted by her father to attend an establishment that would prepare her for nursing. In Lynn MacDonald's Florence Nightingale, Who She Was and Who She Was Not, there were many events and experiences that led to the founding of the Nightingale School. In 1854, Florence Nightingale led a team of 38 nurses to Turkey in the Crimean War to help the British Army hospitals. Here, she got her nickname, the Lady with the Lamp. A&E TV Network's History.com says she received this nickname because at night, she would go down the hall of the hospitals carrying her lamp to check on the soldiers. Unfortunately, these hospitals in Turkey were under poor hospital conditions because of overcrowding and unsanitary conditions. Florence believed in cleanliness to combat infection, so she sanitized the hospital, bathed the patients, and clothed them in clean clothes. At Kaiserswerth Hospital, she learned basic nursing skills such as hot and cold compresses, dressing wounds, giving enemas, and administering medications. This helped contribute to her later achievements of hygiene and cleanliness in hospitals. At the establishment of gentlewomen, she became the superintendent and created rules for nursing order. Amongst these rules were adequate pay, set visitation hours, the chaplain visiting, sanitation conditions, nurses prepping meds, and then hiring of night nurses. In 1860, the Nightingale School was founded. She funded the entire thing, and it was the first nursing school in the entire world. It was inside St. Thomas Hospital in London, and this school implemented hygiene and cleanliness. At age 31 in 1858, Florence Nightingale fell ill with the Crimean fever, and this left her bedridden. She wanted to continue to contribute to healthcare, so she wrote her notes on nursing, and this can be found in Lynn MacDonald's Florence Nightingale, the Nightingale School. In her notes on nursing, Florence stated that her nursing sought to signify the proper use of fresh air, light, warmth, cleanliness, quiet, and proper selection and administration of diet, all at least expense of vital power to the patient. She stressed the importance of warming and ventilation because clean air was beneficial to patients. Warm, musty air was a perfect environment for the growth of diseases such as smallpox, diphtheria, or scarlet fever. She discussed how open windows allowing for fresh air was important to the patient's health. She wrote about 5 essentials in building homes and hospitals, such as having pure air, pure water, efficient drainage, cleanliness, and light. She stated the best safeguard against infection was wise, humane management of the patient themselves. In the Fundamentals of Nursing book, written by Carol Taylor, you can find her contributions listed. Amongst these are meeting the personal needs of the patient, such as having a laundry room in hospitals where linens can be cleaned, and then also having a classroom where ill patients can learn. She established management in the hospitals. She gained respect for the occupation of nursing for women. She stressed the importance of nursing education and continuing that nursing education. She defined health and illness as they relate to nursing. She discussed how nutrition is important for healing, so she had talked about the importance of kitchens in hospitals to cook proper meals for patients. She also talked about physical therapy and occupational therapy as they are important for healing as well. And then she also talked about or established records and the importance of records and doing current research, which is what we know today as evidence-based practice. In 1910, Florence fell ill and she recovered, but ultimately the symptoms returned and she died on August 13th. She asked that her funeral be quiet and modest, which was very characteristic of her, and her family actually turned down the opportunity to have a national funeral, and she was buried in Hampshire, England. Today, I discussed Florence Nightingale's life and her contributions to modernized nursing. As you can see, Florence Nightingale was a pioneer of her time who significantly changed what 19th century nursing was and is today. It's because of Florence Nightingale that nursing is respected and necessary to the wellness of the patient.
That was so good.
Thank you.
Thank you.